What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Yakima RidgeBack Bike Rack on our 2021 Honda CR-V. That's going to be a hang style bike rack, which means the bike's going to hang from its frame on these arms. We have an aluminum road bike on there today. These are one of the ones where we recommend not using a carbon fiber bike. You want to keep that looking nice. You don't want to damage that frame at all. They could potentially do that with it hanging on the frame. Now, coming in and look at the cradles. It has 3 strips here that hold in place. It really does a good job. See, I'm shaking the bike. It's not moving forward or backwards, and there's not a whole lot of shaking going on, so that's really good. So you can know that when you're going on the road like this, it's going to be fine. It's not going anywhere. Now, these help hold in place. They're easy to remove. You push in on these tabs. You can pull these right off, and then put them back in place. They'll actually make a noise. You know they're tightening up. Just like that. Simple to use. Another good thing that they have is the stabilizer right here. So that's going to really keep that back and forth down quite a bit. I can actually tighten it a little bit more just to keep it in the spot. Now without it though, you remove that. Just want to show you how much it's actually doing. Now you see how much that's shaking. If it didn't have that, it'd be banging up against that post, and that's not good for your bike. It's really good though when you're loading up with all 4 bikes. That's going to keep it nice and stable. We might as well just go ahead and remove the bike now though. I've showed you that on there. We can take a look at the cradles once I remove these strips. Super easy. And then when you're going to take the bike off, you can fold these in and out of the way just in case you have limited space for your frame. You didn't seem to have a problem. Set it aside. I recommend replacing those strips and just putting them back into place. We're not using it that way. It's all here when you need it. With those put back into place, let's get some measurements. Let's see how far the arms stick out from your vehicle. So from the bumper to the very end, it's going to be about 40 inches. So just keep that in mind. This is going to be on the back of your vehicle. When you're backing up out of tight spaces or even pulling your garage, you don't want to shut your garage down on your bike rack. Now you can fix that. The arms will fold down. You just pull this lever up top, and the arms fold down and out of the way. Now we can get that measurement. See how much space you saved. So from the bumper, the outmost point was now here. It's about 13.5 inches, so that's quite a bit less, but still, remember it's back there when you're backing out or closing that garage. Another nice feature that it has is it actually can tilt away from the vehicle. So you just pull on this lever up front, and then it tilts away without the bikes loaded. That way you can access the back of your vehicle just in case you forget to grab something or you want to throw something in there before you put the bike on. You don't have to take the whole bike rack out. You easily get in here, get what you need, and then close it back up. Now another thing is it can hold 40 pounds per bike, so keep that in mind when you're loading up with whatever bikes you want to load. Let's get a couple more measurements while I'm thinking about it. We'll do ground clearance. From the ground to the bottom is about 11 inches. So that should be plenty of ground clearance there, but we do like to warn people to watch out when you're going up those steep driveways or hills. Just keep that in mind. You don't want that scraping at the bottom. Now let's go ahead and move to the bottom here and see how it works. You got this knob here that you're going to turn, and it acts as the anti-rattle in here. It pushes up against the hitch and takes a lot of that shake and play out. As long as you turn it nice and tight. You can even lock this knob too, which is nice, and then it'll free spin so that nobody can mess with this when you're not around. So just get a good couple turns on there, just like that. Get it nice and tight. You see, I can shake the whole thing back and forth. I'm shaking the whole car. There's no rattling or movement down here at the base. So that's pretty nice. Now it does have an adapter on there, so it's in a 2-inch by 2-inch hitch right now. But you could take that adapter off and it would fit 1.25 inches too. So if you have 2 vehicles with hitches, you can use it on both. Well, that about does it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope this helped.
Here it is on our test course. We'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next, we're at the alternating speed bumps, which we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. And finally, we have the full speed bumps, where we'll see the up and down action, which is just like driving out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.